Hey, what is up guys? I am Crimson Thunder here. Welcome back to another Let's Play of Sentinels of the Multiverse, the video game. Last time we ended up battling, we ended up taking on Undertron and saved New York City, aka Metropolis, from being destroyed by this giant random robot. Today, and that's concluding all four of the core villains, and I'm gonna go ahead and skip to something else and I'll get to advance later. So for this battle, just for you, I'm going to take on probably one of my most favorite villains of the entire game for the classic series. And if you guessed, boy, are you talking about the Ennead? Well, guess what? You're right. Pretty much what the Ennead is you're facing a bunch of the Egyptian gods. And they are not easy if you end up getting in the wrong situation. And what better to take them on than going to the Atuma Anubis himself. And for this fight, we're gonna need to bring along a bunch of heroes that can do a lot of damage. And of course, for this situation, I absolutely am not doing this without Ra. One information that you should know about Ra, he has more nemesis than any other hero in this entire game. So, Ra's gonna do a whole lot of good stuff for us. Along with him, I'm gonna bring some other stuff. I'm gonna bring Knife, because she can deal a lot of damage, just like Ra can. I'm gonna bring along Haka. And I'm gonna bring along Fanatic, and for the fifth one, I'm gonna bring along Chrono Ranger. He's a one-armed cowboy that is basically Jonah Hex. So we're gonna take them on. We're only gonna do standard this time. We're not gonna do advanced. And when I get to advanced, I'm gonna play it differently, and I'll tell you why in another video. So until then, let's get to this Egyptian brawl started. Sentinels of Anubis. Pitiful God, you have failed before, and you shall fail again. Prepare for your exile. History repeats itself. You are the same as you were centuries ago. An annoyance. And yes, back in time, there have been many mythologies about Ra and all the gods of Egypt. And as far as I know, they all are not so liking each other. So anyway, we're gonna start off with 5 gods. So we got Tefnut, Geb, Nephthys, Nuit, and Osiris. Now there are 9 of these total that hide under the shrine. And okay, so we got the Blast of Flame. Okay, and I definitely need to explain how this works. The way the Ennead works is that you have a total of 9 gods that you have, and all the rest of the decks are 100% one-shots. Whatever gods are currently not active are under the shrine. We have a Nephthys, Nuit, Osiris, Tefnut, Geb, Atum, a terrorist named Isis, Set, and Shu. And the way this works is that once a god is incapacitated, like some of the others, it just flips over. And then it has an effect when at the start of the turn, which more we'll get into later. Nuit and every one of these one-shots have one of these 3 symbols. We got a green hand symbol, we have a red symbol, which ended up coming off of this Blast of Flame, and you also got the purple ink. Whenever one of those symbols are sent to the trash, one activates one of these effects, depending on which one. But they usually only activate once per turn. So just be careful how you plan this out. Now the way I find this out is that I always take out Ennead first because she actually reduces all damage to villain targets by 2 villain targets by 1, and that's usually causing a bit of a problem. So, and whenever red symbol's in play, into the trash, she gets to heal herself 2. And net this, whenever a green symbol spun into the villain trash, everyone will take 1 fire damage. And when ink is put into the trash, each villain target is going to heal 1 HP. Osiris is the Lord of Silence. First time when an ink is put into the villain trash, everyone discards 1 card and they deal themselves 1 psychic damage. Geb is the beefiest of them all. Whenever a hand is put into the villain trash each turn, the card deals 2 non-villain targets with the highest HP 2 melee damage. And Tefnut, and the first time a hand is put into the villain trash each turn, this card deals the hero target with the lowest HP 2 melee damage. And as I said, I always go after Ennead first when I see her. So right now, I'm actually, since I really absolutely need to get rid of Ennead first, I'm going to go ahead and play the Staff of Ra, despite the fact that he's already at 30 HP. And we're going to start burning the crap out of him. This is why I bring Ra with me. Fire Blast will be great. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead with for the greater good. Draw a card. Battlefield experience. And I'm going to hit you 4. Now with Wrecking Uppercut, one thing I will absolutely tell you right now, never ever use one of these against the Ennead, because as soon as one of the symbols ends up in a trash, all the effects activate. So I try to get rid of this if I can, but other than that, I'm just going to hold on to it. So I'm going to play another Battlefield experience. Hit Ennead for another 4. Servo Gauntlet, which is not useful. I'm going to put the focusing conduit blade, and it's going to increase knives energy damage by 1. Infiltrating Obscavate, which will help if there's environment targets. So I'm going to go ahead and do my favorite thing with Haka. I'm going to go on a rampage. What this does is that it's going to hit all non-hero targets for 5 melee damage, and every hero target 2 melee. And then I'm going to go ahead and crush Ennead and draw the Tayaha. Now Fnatic is pretty interesting because she usually has to hurt herself quite a lot in order to become most useful. So far I see all of her cards are useless, so it has to be non-character cards, so I'm just going to skip my play phase and just go ahead and use her power, which is Exorcism. She deals 1 target, 1 melee, and 1 radiant damage. So hit Ennead. Now we go Chrono Ranger. And his is pretty good. He has ongoings, which are usually bounties. The more bounties he has, the more powerful some of his cards he get and how he gets it. So we got 2 bounty cards already. One of them is By Any Means. You play this next to a non-hero target, and I get to increase damage dealt to that target by 1. But why don't we just play Destroy this card? We also got Dead or Alive. You play it next to a non-hero target. At the start of your turn, Chrono Ranger regains 1 HP. But when that target leaves play, draw 1 card and destroy this card. So what I'm probably going to do right now is I'm going to save the By Any Means. I'm going to put Dead or Alive. I'm going to put this on Osiris, so he can start healing. And his Quick Shot deals 1 target, 1 projectile damage. I never thought that shooting a gun at a god works. So environment turn. So what this environment usually does is puts a load of trials out there. And for this, whenever a villain target is destroyed, play a top card of an environment deck. And some stuff activates whenever a trial card is destroyed. Another blast of flame. I'm gonna go ahead and hit Fanatic. He heals himself for 2. Wow, I never see the Ennead become this lenient before. Alright, I'm gonna Fire Blast to Ennead. Then I'm going to Pyre. And when she's incapacitated, she just flips to her other side. So at the start of every villain turn, shuffle the environment trash into the environment deck. Scorched Earth. I'm gonna go with Flawless Execution here. What this does is when knife reduces a target to 1 HP exactly, I get to destroy the target. And this can be useful if some particular ones cannot be reduced to 0 sometimes. So I'm actually going to head and hit Osiris because he's going to cause people to discard, which is something you never want. Overcharge Null Shield. Akka is going to play his Tayaha, and since the damage reduction is gone, I'm going to start hitting Osiris. And I'm still going to start hitting Neptus because she does healing. I always leave Tefnut for last because her incap ability is the most dangerous. So now I'm going to go with Undaunted. What this does is that if she would be dealt exactly 1 damage, it's negated. And when she be dealt a lot of damage, like 5 or more, from a single source, it's reduced by 2. Kind of like Tempest's shielding wins, just for person. So I'm gonna go Exorcism of Osiris. And the Days, as much as I really like that card, it's not exactly the best card to be using. And you don't want to use this against the Ennead because it'll just destroy everything else that but them. But there'll be games where it's actually really useful. So, Chrono Ranger's turn. I'm gonna go ahead, but by any means, I'm gonna put this on Neptus just to get the bounties out. And I can also get to work on her as well. Under 100, you want to be careful about using this because this is a very dangerous card if you use it at the wrong time, because this increases damage to and by Chrono Ranger by the number of bounty cards you play. But the power, you can blow it up. Environment turn. Challenge of Fire. So this is a trial, and at the end of the environment turn, I could deal every target 2 fire damage. But at the start of the environment turn, each player can discard up to 3 cards, and in this case 7 cards are discarded this way. I get to destroy this card. So everybody's going to be taking 2 fire damage and 3. Shuffles the environment trash. Ancient Magics. It's a hand, so some others are gonna go. I get to blow up 4 ongoing cards or equipment cards. The villain target with the lowest HP might deal the hero ongoing and or equipment cards in play 3 infernal damage. So I'm gonna destroy the Staff of Ra because I can always get it back later. I'm going to blow up this Cocos and Conduit Blade because when it's destroyed, I get to play another an equipment card, like this Overcharged Null Shield. What this does is it reduces damage to knife by the villain target with the highest HP by 1. And since I don't absolutely need this card right now, I'm just going to go ahead and do the Flawless Execution. And I'm going to go and destroy Tayaha because I have another hand. Osiris will hit 3 targets for 3 Infernal for that. And now all the hand effects go off. Target with the lowest HP gets hit for 2 melee. The 2 highest ones get hit for 2 melee. Ra will take 3 for the Nemesis damage. Akka will get hit for 2. And everybody gets hit for 1. Except for Ra, who gets hit for 2 for the Nemesis. And Fanatic will take nothing. Now I'm going to go ahead and Scorched Earth. I'm going to hit everybody for 3 except for that. Actually, That's just we hit for 4 because of the by any means. We're gonna hit Pyre for Osiris for another 3. Inferno is really nice. And I'm gonna go Prototype Servo Gauntlet since it's going to increase their melee damage by 1. So I'm gonna hit Osiris. Okay, Conduit Blade. Haka Battle. I'm going to discard the Punish the Weak and this Haka Shielding since I don't like using that too much. And that'll just be enough to be able to take out Osiris. Their Alive will cause Chrono Ranger to draw a card. Destroy that. And whenever, at the start of the turn, since he's now incapacitated, he gets to destroy the target with the lowest HP other than a character card at the start of the turn. So he's gonna blow up this. Alright, so I'm going to go with Consecrated Ground to destroy this challenge of fire because I'd rather not discard if I don't have to. We got the 1 radiant damage each, plus 1 for Neptus, and I'm just going to perform an exorcism on her. Alright, I'm going to go Terrible Tech Strike. This will deal 1 target 2 melee damage and 1 target 1 projectile damage. I'm gonna hit Neptus for 3 and 2. And Chrono Ranger is gonna pull out his gun and shoot Neptus in the face. And I didn't know that you can kill a god that way. My enemy is destroyed and she flips over. And when Neptus is incapacitated at the start of the villain turn, every villain target regains 1 HP. Spike Trap. This is another trial. At the end of the environment turn, a player may destroy one of their equipment cards to destroy this card. At the start of the environment turn, deal the target with the lowest HP 3 melee. I'm not gonna need to do this right now because we're good at the heal, and there goes the target. Rise to Power. Oh boy, this is gonna bring out another god. A Tomb, the leader of the Ennead, play another top card to the deck. Rise to Power. Shoo! Grave Beacon. This will destroy every non-villain target with 3 or lower HP. Whenever an Ankh is put into play, a Tomb is going to reveal cards from the villain deck until a red symbol is revealed. I get to play that card and then shuffle all the reveal cards back into the deck. And it comes out with Sun's Fury. Get everybody for 3, Raw for 4, and Knight for 2. Everybody's gonna heal. Now with Shu, he is immune to melee and projectile damage, and the first time a red or a hand symbol is put into the villain trash, every non-hero target regains 1 HP. So I'm gonna go Scorch the Earth. Now I'm gonna shift my focus over to a Tomb because he's gonna allow extra card play, and we cannot allow that to happen. Solar Flare. Focusing Conduit Blade. I'm going to whack a Tomb for 3. Overdo it. Dominion. Tomb. Holy Nova. This will deal every non-hero target 1 radiant damage, and then every hero heals for 1. Tomb is going to get have an exorcism performed. Another Holy Nova. I'm going to put Ranger's Mark. I get to select 1 bounty card from my trash and then put it into play. This will by any means on a Tomb, and then I get to deal 1 projectile damage. Then I'm going to shoot a Tomb again. So he's now the lowest for the spike trap. So that's going to be a 4. The idol of input. Whenever a trial is destroyed, one player may place this card in their area, and they gain the following power to regain 2 HP. But I'm not going to need that. All villains heal 1. Shuffle the trash. No, nothing's able to be destroyed. Elemental Storm, this is going to hit everybody for 1 lightning, 1 fire, and 1 cold. 6. Everybody else 3, except Fnatic. Tefnut just punched Ra. She's gonna punch the others, and she was gonna heal. I'm gonna go ahead and Inferno. Hit a tomb for 5, and the others for 2. And I'm going to hit a tomb for another 4. Fire Blast. Infiltrate. And I'm going to energy lance the tomb out of here. Now, at the start of the villain turn, he gets to shuffle the Ennead trash into the deck. That'll heal experience. Vitality Surge. Draw a card. Now I'm going to start touching Gab, since I cannot do anything with you. Only Nova, since I need to heal. Platforming Nexus of Gab. Temple Ennead. I actually am going to hit all the gods for 1. And I'll blow up the spike trap because it's going to cause damage to Ra. And I'll first have Akka draw 1 card. And then I'm going to put it in Ra's area. Then destroy the grenade. Displaced Armory. Shamatize. Whenever this mummy comes out, I get to search for the environment trash for the Rod of Anubis, put it into play, and if I search the environment deck, I shuffle it. At the end of the environment turn, Shamai deals a non-environment target with the second lowest HP 2 infernal damage, which is a tie between Colonel Ranger and Gab, so I'm going to hit Gab. Heal. Shamai is destroyed. Draw a card. I'm going to leave this, and I'm going to put this into the area of Colonel Ranger, just so it can get more damage. Going back to shuffle. Blast of Flame. Hits. Akka for 4. Gab, all the others are healed. I'm going to go ahead and fire a Blast Shoe for 6. And I'm going to heal Ra because he needs it. Scorched Earth. Battlefield Experience. This is going to deal 6 damage to Geb. Destroys. And do that. I'm not going to play the Overdo It because I don't have enough cards for that. And useless card. Tomoko for damage reduction, and I'm going to trash again. Alright, I'm going to skip my play phase and perform an exorcism like that. End of days. Now I'm going to go into my displaced armory. I'm going to search my deck for any equipment card or my trash and then put it into play. And if I search the deck, I can shuffle it. And then I can deal 1 target, 1 projectile damage. So I'm going to go into the deck. And usually what you want to do, if you don't have it out already, get Jim's hat. This will allow me to play an additional card during my play phase. Geb. And I'm gonna go with Bounty Board. This will grab all the bounty cards in my trash and put into my hand, and then deal an additional 1 projectile damage. And then I'm gonna use the Rod of Anubis to hit Geb for 2 Infernal. Danny boy. Arcana again. Heal. Master Shuffle. Arcana is killed. Akka draws a card. I'm not gonna move anywhere else. Trash is shuffled. Elemental Storm. This is gonna do so much damage to the rock. Nothing to Haka. Nothing to Fanatic. And to Gone Ranger. Rock gets hit for 3. Wow, he's taking a lot of damage. Excavation, we're just going to put this back to the bottom of the deck just to draw a card. This would have been really useful earlier. Living Complication. Skip the play. I'm going to use Energy Lands to kill Geb. Now, at the start of the villain turn, each player puts the top card of their hero deck on the bottom of their deck. Alright, I'm going to play Ground Pound. I'm going to discard 2 cards, and this will prevent non-hero targets from dealing damage. Now I'm going to start fighting Tefnut. I'll go battle. Once again, I'm going to skip my play phase and perform an exorcism on Tefnut. Embolden. Now I get to play 2 cards. I'm going to go with By Any Means Unshoe. Dead or Alive Unshoe. And I'm going to play the Rod of Anubis and shoot for 3 Infernal. Anubis. He is immune to damage from environment cards, and the first time a non-environment target is destroyed each turn, Anubis will hit the non-environment target with the second highest HP 2 Infernal damage. He is also the nemesis of Ra and all the members of the Ennead. And then Geb is going to put the Staff of Ra, Boss Execution, Battalion Surge, and Final Dive, and Hunter 100. And all villains heal 1. Osiris just tagged Anubis. All back to shuffle. That's overheating. This will blow up all the equipment. None of the stuff was destroyed. Living. Alright, I'm going to go with the Living Conflagration to hit Shoe for fire. I'm going to keep healing because I need Rock like badly. The Solar Flare. For the greater good. Amplify Combatant. This will deal 3 targets, 1 melee, and 1 energy damage each. Tefnut. Then let's shoot. Then I'm going to Energy Lance shoot. Okay, Ground Pound's destroyed. A little bit of lag going on. Now I'm going to discard all my entire hand. shielding. I'm gonna go embolden. I'm gonna put this on Chrono Ranger because he's gonna be able to use more than one power next turn. Exorcism on Technut. Sanctifying Strike. I'm not gonna blow anything up. He'll heal 1. Danny Boy and Hunter and Hunted. When Danny Boy is out, he gets to deal X targets 2 fire damage, where X is the number of bounty cards in play. Since there's only 2, that's all I'm gonna need. So Chrono Ranger is going to kill Tefnut. Hit Shu. And for the finishing blow, I'm going to use the Rod of Anubis. And when there are no active gods on the field, the heroes win the game. Well, I hope you'll like this Egyptian brawl, as I really enjoy it as well. When you get to events, it's going to be a lot more fun. So, once again, thunder striking all of our enemies. I am Crimson Thunder. Have a good night, everybody.